In my last podcast and vidcast, I began a property nightmare series with a story of a deal gone wrong. This week we meet Lance. Lance invested in a property through a company structure. He'd been advised that this would be the best way to do so, as then his personal income may not be checked by the bank, and if the property didn't go as well as planned, he could just keep setting up company after company for each new purchase, essentially starting with a new balance sheet each time. He was also told that he'd only pay tax on any income at a maximum rate of 30%, which was the company tax rate at that time. Just after settlement, the house burnt down and the bank wouldn't defer mortgage payments as they were in a company name. Despite the firefighters and the police claiming an electrical fault caused the fire, the insurance company investigated the issue for 6 months, which involved searching through every telephone account, Lance's personal expense accounts, and also his personal records. Now, this was eventually settled and Lance sold the land. The sale incurred full capital gains tax as he didn't qualify for the discount. Now, there are a number of factors to consider here. Company structures may seem to carry tax benefits, but the underlying structure also carries a range of responsibilities which may add thousands to the cost of investing and remove some of the important benefits that investing in your own name can provide. Your personal circumstances must be considered prior to accepting any unusual structure and all possible contingencies explored. If you keep setting up companies just for buying property, all of which never become profitable, the tax office may see it as a tax avoidance strategy and deny the claims, treating you instead as an individual for tax purposes. It's a fact that in the early days of property investing, if you're borrowing to buy, it's always best to hold a property in the structure which carries the greatest tax benefits, and that's usually your own name, where all real and on-paper losses can be claimed at your highest margin rate of tax, giving you a much better net cash flow. The main point here is don't take investing or tax advice from the seller of any property. Always use independent third-party advisors who have no relationship to the property seller, and get all information and facts checked thoroughly before proceeding with any contract.